Sue. Welcome to the Lenormand Lovers STL, where you can learn how to read Lenormand cards for yourself. They are my favorite oracle card. They're very, very intuitive and incredibly accurate. So this series of videos is going to help you learn how to combine two cards together. And that is the beginning of learning how to read them, read the story that's in them. So you should have originally watched the first video, which is Spirit Vocabulary, where we go through each card and assign a one-word descriptor to the card that resonates for you. I have my own list. You're going to want yours. This series of videos, there should be 36 here, is where we're going to go through the cards and combine them together. We'll start with the Rider card and combine Rider with each of the other 35 cards, coming up with a two-word combination for that match. We'll do that for each of the 36 cards. So if you've already watched this video for another one of the cards, you can just skip in 6 minutes or so and start right in the middle, and it'll address the card that was written on the very front of the video. So all right, we're going to get started with our two card combinations. I'm going to share my screen with you. All righty, what are Lenormand cards? Lenormand cards are named after Mademoiselle Lenormand, a French professional fortune teller of considerable fame who lived during Napoleon's time. Mademoiselle Lenormand is considered to be the greatest cartomancer of all time, highly influential during the wave of French cartomancy that began during the 18th century. She didn't create the cards, but became famous for using them to read for her clients, as will you become famous when you learn how to read the cards. The 36 card deck is simple. It's illustrated with fairly concrete literal meanings and is known as Petite Lenormand. As with all fortune-telling vehicles, these are to be used for fun and as a form of entertainment and are not to rule our lives. We are all born with free will that we need to exercise when making daily decisions. So why Lenormand cards? They're very straightforward. Each symbol represents an object, a person, an idea, and it speaks directly to each one of us. We use our own personal symbol vocabulary or spirit vocabulary to tell the story that shows up in the cards. There are only 36 cards that are anchored in simplicity, making the foundation work to prepare to read the Lenormand cards very easy to grasp. And the deck size is usually small, like a deck of playing cards, and easy to handle. So the benefits of reading Lenormand. Working with the Lenormand cards will strengthen your connection to your intuition. Being so easy to read, Lenormand cards will strengthen your confidence in your reading skills very quickly. They can show you the direction you're heading in any situation, and it's up to you to stay this course or to make changes. The cards serve as a messenger from your higher consciousness. And these cards are eerily accurate and can give you a glimpse of your future, helping you to prepare and manage your life. So here are some resources. There are many different books out there in the marketplace that can help you on your journey to master reading Lenormand cards. And I have chosen to use the following. The book I use is The Essential Lenormand by Rana George. The tools don't get any better than what Rana has listed here in the book. Each card gets 2 to 3 pages of very specific information. There's lots of different card spreads, and it's a wealth of information. So this is the book that I recommend for you. Now the card decks that I use 2. In the videos, I'm going to be using the Dreaming Way Lenormand. I just love these cards. The artwork is amazing, very easy to grasp, very, very pretty. The other deck, well, actually the deck that I learned on is the Blue Owl deck. Very specific back. These are pretty straightforward as well. Like that's a bouquet. Here's an anchor. Very, very straightforward but you can use whatever deck speaks to you. These are always available on Amazon, but you can also check with a local bookstore if you want to support business in your neighborhood. So I studied under a very talented teacher for several years, building my reading skills, and this led to my reading for the public in 2017. Choose what speaks to you from these videos and from the books, and leave the rest. There are no real hard and fast rules. Some decks come with extra cards that reflect a different view of the card. For example, I have a deck where there's 2 men and 2 women. One's a young man, an older man, a young woman, an older woman. One of the decks I have has multiple birds in it. Might be owls versus crows. So pick the card that speaks to you and then leave the other one out. You don't need to have 2 men and 2 women. It'll start getting really, really confusing. Oh, the other resource I'm going to tell you about, so when we did the spirit vocabulary, you came up with your 1-word combinations for letters. Not combination, spirit vocabulary. I have put together a whole spirit vocabulary PDF that I am happy to let you download. But I'm telling you, these are my 2-word combinations. So they may not speak to you. You have to have your own. But if your words happen to line up with mine, then you can use it. So anyway, that's down below. You can download that. Alrighty. So there are some previous videos on here, moving through each of the 36 cards. Building your spirit vocabulary is the foundation for reading these cards. There are no set rules, and practice, practice, practice is the key to your experience. So the 2-card combinations, they're read in pairs, coming together to create a prediction that tells the story or answers the question that was asked. Now, learning these 2 cards is just the foundation. From there, we'll add a 3rd card. From there, we'll spring to 5 cards, then to 7 cards, then a 9-card block, then many, many other different layouts, and finally the grand tableau. So there's all kinds of ways to read these cards, but it all hinges on you being able to read, when this card comes up next to this card, this is what it means for me. So the symbols will flow together to give clarity about the past and give a glimpse of the future. Combining cards helps us blend the story of the cards, stringing the cards together to make a coherent statement. So we're going to start by looking at the first card as the subject of the 2-card reading, and the second card as a description that modifies it, or a noun as the first card and the adjective as the second card. So just as a refresher, noun identifies a class of people, places, or things, and the adjective is a word or phrase that describes the noun to modify it. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to start. Alrighty. Don't forget to download your handouts and print out the handout for this exercise. Check your settings before you print, because this is a large 36-page document and you might want to print it double-sided. You can pause the recording and do that now. And then there are links below the video for the Lenormand card combination blank PDF. You'll only need to print this once, and you'll use it for each of the 36 videos. So how to use this handout. We're going to take 1 word that symbolizes the meaning of each card in the Lenormand deck that you came up with in the exercise of spirit vocabulary. You're going to put that into the printout next to the card it represents in the column marked 1. For example, if we start with writer, you'll list for writer what your word was. For me, it was messenger. So messenger goes in the column 1 all the way down. Then what we're going to do is marry up each of the other 35 cards. So we're going to take writer plus clover. We'll put in what clover means, so lucky, and then we combine them together. We have messenger and lucky. We have a lucky message coming our way. So this will give you your 2-word combinations for each of your cards. I'm going to stop sharing at this time and move on to a different handout. So we've done quite a few of these videos now on spirit vocabulary and two card combinations. So I just want to let you know we're going to start moving quicker through this. So in the previous videos, I've been typing in the two words as we go and then getting the blended meaning. Now I'm just going to insert the completed worksheet that has the two card meanings in it already. So we can go quicker because you know what? We want to move on so that you can learn how to do 3-card readings, 5-card readings, 7-card readings, portrait spreads, and finally the grand tableau. So I'm really excited that you're on this journey with me. So let's get started on the next one. So now we're up to card number 24, the heart. So the heart, of course, is love, but it could also be about something that's heart-centered, especially if you're doing a reading about business, about family, about finances. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic love. It's just whatever is connected to your heart. So we'll start on the heart now. We're going faster now because the spreadsheets are already filled out. And you have probably been working on this on your own, coming up with your 2-card spirit vocabulary combinations. All right, so the heart and the writer. The writer is news or a messenger, something coming in. So this could be a love story. Could be someone new coming into your life that you fall in love with. Gotta like that. Next, we have the clover, which is luck, so lucky in love. The ship is about travel. So connected to love, I put a honeymoon. House is number 4, which is about your home or family. So I put loving family. This could also be a loving home, wherever it is that you feel totally at peace and centered. The tree is about health. So we could have heart health, but the tree is also spiritual. So this could also be your soulmate. The cloud is about confusion and uncertainty, so I put uncertain love. The snake is about danger and betrayal related to love. I put down an affair. The coffin is about ending, so I put heartache or the end of a relationship. The bouquet is a gift or a happiness, so I put happy relationship. This could also be being at home in your garden. That's where your heart lights up when you're working, digging in the dirt. The scythe is sudden or sharp, so related to the heart. I put heart surgery, but this could also be heartache, maybe a relationship ended. The whip is about arguments or things that are repeated. So this could be a love spat, but also the whip can be kinky sex. So maybe this is like something that's completely rocking your world. The next is the birds. Birds is about talking or gossip. So I put sweet nothings. The child is new or small. So this could be new love. This could be having a baby, or this could be small love. You kind of like them pretty much, but maybe they're not the one. Now we move on to the fox. The fox is about sneaky and manipulative, or it could be about a job. So it could be that you love your job, or it could be a heart issue that you're not aware of. That would be sneaky, something going on with your body. Or could be maybe an affair. Somebody's up to no good. The bear is about diet, finance, and business. So this could be a love of business. Maybe you're a matchmaker. That would be kind of cool. Now we have wishes and dreams, number 16. So this could be heartfelt dreams. This could be finding your heart throb, your dream lover, or your soulmate. Next, we have the stork, which is about transition. So this could be having a change of heart. The dog is about your loyal friend. So this could be about your best friend, or it could be that your best friend is your soulmate. The tower is about a corporation. It could be a multi-level business. It could also be isolation. So I put it down as loneliness. But you know what? It could be a hospital, a heart hospital, something like that. Now with garden's about a gathering. So I put a speed dating. So you got to have a bunch of people together in a gathering trying to find love, or it could be a wedding. Mountain is about obstacles and delays. So related to the heart, I put a cold heart, or I put delays with love. Card 22 is choices. And I put multiple partners or cheating. I would definitely look into this if you got that card combination. But this could also be for you. You have, maybe you're online dating and you have two people at the same time who are interested in getting to know you. Mice number 23 is about loss and stress. And so I have love diminishes. 25 is the ring. This is commitment. So I put maybe marriage and engagement. You know, if this was related to a job you love, this could be a job offer, that kind of contract. The book is secret knowledge. So this could be a crush. The letter is about written communication. So I have love letter. So the man and love. So this could be a passionate man. This could be your man. So with the woman, I put a loving woman. She could be a passionate woman. Lily is mature and tranquil. So this could be a mature couple. Lily is also about something that takes a long time to mature, like your 401k. So maybe it's just taking you a long time to find love. Sun is about success, so successful relationship. Moon is emotions or psychic, so I put romance. The key, number 33, is the solution, so that love is the key. Love conquers all. Fish is about abundance or resources, so we have love of money or plenty of fish in the sea. This could also be about, you know, finding the right doctor for your heart health. The anchor is about security, so you finally found love. But think about the anchor, so dropping your anchor into that quiet bay, and it's just peaceful, and that's the way you feel when you found your love. The cross is about a burden. So this could be faded love. This could also be heart disease, something related to the heart. So we did that pretty quick, but we're going through these fast now because I know you have a hang of it now. And we're not going through any other cards on this particular video. You can complete the assignment on your own, or you can continue to go through the videos. All of the handouts that you need are in the description down below, the links. I'm offering you a blank to fill in for each one, or I'm also offering my free completed combinations, but it's my spirit vocabulary. And when you learn how to take two words that speak to you, one for each card, and put them together in a blended story, that's when you've got it and you're on your way. So don't take a shortcut and just use mine. I'm going to be doing videos for the different card spreads, 3 cards, 5, 7, 9, and eventually all 36. That will probably have multiple videos because that's really in depth and a ton of fun. So I hope you'll join me. In the meantime, if you've had any questions, drop me an email at sue@piedpiperofpurpose.com. I won't analyze your reading, but I can help you if you're stuck. And I want to say I'm super proud of you for putting in the work. This is what's called building your foundation. Once you have that vocabulary down, there is, you can read as many cards as you want together because it's just about putting 2 of them together at a time. So you've got this. I'm super excited. All right, until the next video, see you then.